Periodista de la BBC sale malparado tras respuesta de Bukele.
Buenas tardes, señor presidente. Una pregunta en inglés, puede ser.
Sí, claro, en inglés no hay problema.
Thank you. I don't think anybody could suggest that you haven't changed the face of security in El Salvador over the past 5 years. But my question is really about where things go forward from here, and specifically in terms of the thousands who are believed to have, by human rights organisations, to have no discernible link to gang crime, who are believed to have been swept up in the dragnet of arrests. Specifically, I've got a case that I've been looking at of a young man called Jose Mata Alvarado, and I can pass obviously on all the details to your team. His mother was bringing food to the prison where he was at. It turns out he'd been moved to the Secot some weeks, months in fact, earlier, while she was faithfully bringing food to the prison. Seems like he's completely lost in the system, and there are 2 órdenes de liberación in his name, one as recently as June last year, and yet he's simply not been released, even though the 20 days is obviously now 6 months ago, by which time he should have been out.
Well, it's important to say that every police in the world, because I find this somewhat amusing when they say, oh, but you know, in El Salvador, they arrest people, and some of the arrested are innocent. And I'm a little baffled because I wonder if in the UK, all of the arrests are of guilty people, or your police sometimes arrest innocent people. I mean, so every country in the world will have an imperfect police. Now, it is different when you have in countries that promote ethnic cleansing, for example, or they promote, or they arrest political opponents, or they arrest a minority. But in our case, all of the arrests are made to end the bloodshed that we lived for decades, and we have ended it. Now, did our police made a couple of mistakes? Of course they did. That's why our judicial system has been freed innocent people, and they will free every innocent people that the police has wrongly arrested. And we have already freed 7,000 people. Now, I would assume that the criticism may come from a hypothetical country that doesn't have any arrest of innocents. But I'm sure that in the UK they do plenty arrest of innocent people, and then they are proven innocent in court. But sometimes, and we have seen a lot of cases in the US, in the UK, in Europe, that they find them, that they're innocent 20, 30 years after being convicted because they found some DNA evidence. So what does that mean? That means that you shouldn't arrest criminals? No, it means that police made a mistake and some retributions have to be made to the people that had been arrested wrongfully. But we don't think, we think it's weird, or we're baffled by the criticism of something that you well know that any police in the world will make, which is a small percentage of innocent people getting in the net.